Generally, winter preparation is everything under the hood or everything mechanically, right? It's making sure that your tire pressure is at the right level. It's making sure your battery life is good. It's making sure the windshield wiper blades are good. Now, you need to do that no matter what. As you're going from fall into winter, you want to prep your car so you have a safe driving experience, you're safe on the roads, and you're ready to go for winter, right? The one thing I would say that gets overlooked is protecting your car and creating a safe driving experience, creating an optically clear windshield so when you're driving, you can see perfect and you're keeping your family safe inside. With Adams Polishes, we've come out with a winter prep video every year for the past who knows how many years, right?
You're gonna probably wanna prep your car for the winter.
There's a few things you can do that make it a lot easier to clean and easy to drive, easy to see out of all winter long. Let's get this guy ready for winter.
And the reason why we do something new every year is because technology in the car care industry has been advancing very quickly. 2020 is no different. We have new products in our line that help protect your car and create a safe driving experience as you go into winter. We want to do that now to set ourselves up for success going into winter. So once we get into winter, our car is filthy, we can go to the coin wash and we can wash our car with ease. Today, we're going to talk about 3 products specifically. Graphene ceramic. You want to get graphene protection on this vehicle to ensure you have the hydrophobic protection on your paint, trim, but you have a safe driving experience on your windshield. So if you're driving by a semi truck and it slings up slush or snow or whatever and it hits your windshield, it hits it and bounces right off and you can continue to drive straight down the highway with ease, keeping your family safe inside, right? Secondly, we want to talk about our Adams Polishes windshield washer fluid. It has a low freezing temperature of minus 25 degrees Fahrenheit. What that's going to do is going to help melt the ice and snow off your windshield while you're driving. Lastly, we're going to talk about tire armor. Tire armor is a tire coating that goes around your tires and it's going to make the snow not stick. It's going to keep your tires looking nice through winter. First thing we want to talk about actually is not related to any of those products, but it's getting the leaves and everything out from under your hood first so it doesn't trap the water in there and create rust in your car. So let's go ahead and get these leaves out. We want to take all of the leaves that are falling from these trees from fall and we want to get them out of the car. So first what you want to do is just with your hands get as much as you can out. Now what you could do is you could take a pressure washer, you could blast this out, but you don't want to add more water into this and get these leaves wet because then they won't come out, right? So the best way to do this is use forced air, and that's either using an air cannon or an air cannon junior or a sidekick blaster. Today we have the air cannon, so I'm gonna grab that, I'm gonna blast all the leaves out. And then what I'll do is because this engine is a little bit dirty, I'm just gonna clean this really quick just to make sure the engine's clean. Not for anything winter related, just I'm here, might as well do it anyway. So. Then we went and we cleaned the wheels and tires. Now, one note that I want to make sure I mention is I spent a little bit of extra time scrubbing the tires. I used wheel and tire cleaner and I scrubbed them as best as I can. I wanted to get all the old tire dressing off and any dirt and grime, anything like that, old mold release agent. I want to get that off because I want a naked rubber finish. So when I put the tire armor on, it goes on to a naked finish and it adheres better. Now, when I was done with the wheels and tires, we washed the vehicle. We rinsed it, we foamed it down and then we washed it. And also what I did while the car still had soap on it, I took a clay mitt and I clayed the whole vehicle and I spent a little bit of extra time on the glass. I utilized the lubrication from our car shampoo to allow the clay mitt to glide over the surface and remove all of the bonding contaminants. Now the reason why I did that was because I want to apply the graphene ceramic spray coating to the naked clear coat. And we did safe drying. We used the air cannon to blow all the water throughout all the cracks and crevices, and then the Ultra Plush drying towel to get the rest of the water off. I'm sure you'll notice during this B-roll that the car had graphene ceramic spray coating on it already. So the car was beading water. That doesn't mean that you don't need to put protection on here. The harsh winter elements are gonna degrade your ceramic spray coating a little bit faster than your robust ceramic coating. So you still want to apply this before you go into winter because The chemicals that go on the road, magnesium chloride, salt, sand, it helps with safe driving, right? But those chemicals do not help maintain the integrity of your finish on your car. So we want to make sure that we have a fresh coat of protection on your vehicle. Now, with that said, if you got the graphene ceramic coating in the 60 ml bottle and you polished your car and you applied that to the surface and the windshield, you probably don't need to add this. If you got graphene ceramic spray coating this summer and put it on, I highly recommend putting a fresh ceramic spray coating onto the vehicle before you go into winter. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the graphene ceramic spray coating. So let's check this out. Okay, you have the gray microfiber applicator. You have the two borderless gray towels. This comes in a kit on our website, so it's a good thing to utilize. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray this into the applicator, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do about half the hood at a time. Let's say a 3 foot by 3 foot section, okay? So, graphene ceramic spray straight into the applicator. And I got a little bit of overspray here. I'm not worried about it because I'm going straight over it. So, just apply this on like you're applying like buttery wax sort of. You're cross hatching, making sure you cover the entire surface. And if you see the applicator or the products start to get a little bit thin on the applicator, just add a little bit more. All right, so we put this on, we cross hatch. Just overlapping a little bit. And when it goes on, it looks wet. It looks like a rainbow, okay? Oil slick rainbow. If you're applying a 60 mil, like the full on graphene ceramic coating, I absolutely 100% recommend pulling your car inside, okay? It's gonna be a lot easier. The temperature is gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier to work with. I didn't pull this car all the way in, okay? Because I'm using the graphene ceramic spray coating. I did pull it in about half and half because I wanted to get into the shade. And the reason why I wanted to get into the shade is I wanna make sure that the surface of the vehicle is cool to the touch. That just makes it so the graphene ceramic spray doesn't flash really fast, okay? So you can see I've been yapping away this whole time, and this is still it's still curing, it's still flashing. I can still see the rainbow. So I know once this starts to expand like this and the color starts to fade, I know it's time to start wiping it off. The color has faded now. Now I know I can take our borderless gray towel. Make sure you're using a plush towel to remove this. But we take the borderless gray towel and it wipes right off with ease. I mean, I'm not even pushing hard. Barely, weight of my hand taking this off, so. When you're getting ready to go into winter, I recommend spending a little bit of extra time on your windshield. Winter prep is about being safe in the harsh winter elements. Same thing with this. Spend extra time putting this onto the windshield. That's why I only did half the hood first. I didn't do half the hood and the windshield because I want to focus my energy on the windshield because it's going to keep you safe. So graphene ceramic spray coating, it's the same thing as doing this on your paint, but we're going to put this on the windshield, and I'm going to absolutely make sure I overlap and I'm getting a really, really nice coating onto the windshield, okay? And make sure you lift this up. And because the trim is down here, go ahead and just hit all this trim while you're next to it. The graphene ceramic spray coating can go straight onto the plastic, the vinyl, rubber, whatever it is, okay? Now, one tip that our chemist, Chris, gave us is if you put the graphene coating onto the windshield, it's gonna be great, but what will happen is your windshield wiper blades will chatter as they go, okay? So spray some graphene ceramic coating into the applicator and take your blades and put this onto the blades, okay? Just like so. Okay, and I just end up doing everything, but you wanna make sure you get it onto the blade that is going across the glass, okay? You want that graphene ceramic spray coating touching the graphene ceramic spray coating. This is now ready to be removed. And actually, I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna throw another layer of this on just for good measure. And this isn't anything more of layering and making it more thick. This is just to make sure, 100% sure, that I covered every surface of the windshield. The last time I went side to side this way, this time I'm going up and down to make sure that I cover every piece of this. All right, got the second layer removed on the passenger side, and now I'm gonna go over to the driver's side and make sure I get that 2 layers of graphene ceramic spray coating on there. Again, this is about making sure I cover the whole windshield. This is safe driving. Now that I know that this is addressed and done, I can now go do the whole rest of the car, okay? And I'm gonna make sure that I get the windows, the side of the car, especially kind of the lower sections of the car. Getting this on all the trim, the plastic, the vinyl, onto the side mirrors, the whole exterior of the car, okay? That just ensures to me that it's gonna be easier to clean when I get into my winter washing routine. So we finished up ceramic spray coating the whole vehicle. Now we're gonna apply tire armor to the tires. So first what we wanna do is we wanna take tire armor, we wanna spray it directly into the tread, just like tire shine, okay? And then we'll spray it into the applicator and we'll apply it evenly. One thing to note on tire armor is it will look like it starts to foam up a little bit. That's okay, it self-levels, okay? So don't worry about that, okay? And I would just make sure that you have a trim and lug nut brush handy, or a brush similar to this handy. It allows you to paint the tire coating or the tire armor into the tread. So we're just gonna spray this directly into the tread, okay? Straight into the block applicator. So you can see it gets a little foamy, bubbly. That's okay, it ends up self-leveling and it will look nice, will look perfect. I can't, with the block applicator, get it into all these nooks and crannies in here, okay? So take the tire armor and you spray it directly into the brush, like so. And now what I'm gonna do is just paint this in here. Okay, and into the grooves of the tire as well. And if you feel like it gets a little thin, just keep spraying it in here, okay? You can get it in the bead too if you want. This is just about getting the tire armor onto the tire, okay? And really the reason why you put tire armor on as winter prep, it is something that will leave somewhat of a coating on your tire, not a ceramic coating, but it's gonna leave a barrier over your tire. So when you go into winter washing, you don't need to, scrub your tires a bunch with tire and rubber cleaner or wheel and tire cleaner, and then apply a tire shine. This is so you don't have to apply the tire shine, okay? It's gonna make cleaning the tires easier, and it's gonna keep that look of a dressed tire throughout the winter. Now, one thing to note, you cannot get tire armor or tire shine or anything down on this level down here. So what you wanna do after you have applied tire armor to every tire is you wanna then get in your car, pull it forward 3 feet, so this part of the tire makes it up to here, and then you can apply the rest of the tire armor here, okay? I did tire armor on here, and while I was doing ceramic spray coating, graphene ceramic spray coating, I didn't do the wheels yet. I knew that I was gonna put tire armor on here, okay? Now, because I have overspray and accidentally catch the tire armor on the wheel, now what I can do is I can take the graphene ceramic spray coating, and with removing the tire armor or removing the excess tire armor on the wheel, I can also put a layer of graphene ceramic spray coating onto the wheel while cleaning it up from the overspray of tire armor. Tire armor is somewhat of a customizable product. You can see one coat of tire armor leaves it somewhat of a matte kind of new tire finish. If you want it to be a little bit more shiny, just do another, 2 or 3 coats extra. There's one last product that we want to talk about, and it's a windshield washer fluid. So let's get up here, pop the hood, and throw some windshield washer fluid in. All right. Oh, look at that clean engine. All right. Last but not least, Adams Polishes windshield washer fluid. It has a freezing temp as low as -25 degrees Fahrenheit. It also has some protection agents in there that's gonna help support the graphene ceramic spray coating on your windshield. You don't need to flush out your whole windshield washer reservoir, but if you're low, add this to it. Really ideally, you're not gonna have to use it as much because the graphene ceramic spray coating is gonna be on the windshield. But in the case that you need to use it, you have a dirty windshield, this will cut through that dirt and grime and it will keep your windshield optically clear throughout winter. So let's put this in, and that's the end of the day, all right? You're prepped, you're ready for winter. So if you guys have any questions about this, please contact us at 866-965-0400. Email us, tips@adamspolishes.com. And if you have other questions about applying a sealant to your finish or anything like that on non-ceramic, we have a ton of winter prep videos that we've done before, and those are a great reference for some of the products that we featured previously. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in winter. We're gonna wash this car in the middle of winter. We're gonna show you how to do winter washing in 2020, okay? Thanks for watching.